Hey guys, so I did a video about supplements and I did a video about proteins. Links to those videos in the description, but I wanted to do a follow-up video to say, hey, in those other videos I said, hey, if you need protein powders for one reason or another, just make sure you find some good ones, right? Get some good ones that are reasonably priced, that are, pure, right? That are tested, that says the label says what it says, right? That there's actually, 20 grams of protein, 30 grams of protein, whatever it says, that's actually how many proteins are in it, and it's not full of fillers and all this other stuff that some supplement companies manipulate the results for to get, right? So proven, tested, good products. So like I said in my other videos, you don't need protein powders if you're eating right and you're getting protein through whole foods. But if for some reason you can't achieve that through whole foods, get a protein powder. Don't rely on it though as a crutch. Don't rely on it versus real food. Don't do that. You should always get real food because it's gonna be so much more nutrients and so much more better for you mentally as well as physically. But if you're gonna get some proteins, here's two proteins that I like, that I have bought time after time again for a couple different reasons. Price wise, really good for what you're getting, because I am a firm believer in you pay for what you get. You go to Walmart, you can get some protein, some cheap, dirt cheap protein, but you pay for what you get. You're getting dirt protein. No offense to Walmart, no offense to Walmart brands or anything like that, but it is what it is, guys. Spend a few extra bucks, get good quality stuff. Now, there's several companies out there that are tested that will show their test results on their website, so you can find all that stuff out. But I've done that. But with that being said, here is just two of them because this is what I have in stock. I have several tubs I will show you, and this is what I use when I need to get some proteins in and I can't get it through normal food, right? So the number one, my favorite so far is, bam, Machine Whey by MTS Nutrition, right? So it's Tiger Fitness, right? It's, Mark Lobliner. This stuff is amazing. It tastes amazing. It blends amazingly. You get everything. It's backed. I mean, it's 150 calories per servings, 4 fat, 5 carbs, 25 protein, right? You get all your BCAAs and everything else. So it's just great stuff, solid product. I'm not endorsed by these guys at all, of course. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna do something, get this. This stuff is great. This is a chocolate flavor. I also have, bam, this guy, that there red velvet. That red velvet is amazing. I love me some red velvet. This stuff actually has like little bits of red velvet in it, like cake. Oh, it's so good. You put it in with some chocolate almond milk, and I mean, it's just amazing, right? It's amazing. And so the red velvet has like a couple extra calories, right? So it's 150 calories, it's 3.5 less fat, 6 carbs, and 25 protein. Solid, guys, solid. Like I said, you put a little bit of chocolate almond milk in there. So good. So good. So links in the description for the MTS Whey protein, as well as this other protein that I'm going to show you guys real fast. So what is it right here? Bam! So this Pro Action by Reactions Nutrition. Super good stuff. This one, which one is this one? This is the vanilla bean. So I use this when I make smoothies, right? So I buy a bunch of frozen fruit. You can buy the bag of frozen fruit, throw it in the blender, throw a scoop of this stuff in. It's so good. And solid macros on this thing too. 118 calories, less than 1 gram of fat, 4 carbs, and 22 proteins. So, like I said, whether you're using 1 or 2 scoops, never use more than 2 scoops. Your body will not metabolize that much protein in a setting. Okay, guys? So always keep that in mind. Don't think, oh, I need X amount of proteins for my day. You read all this hype, you hear all this hype of these people. Your body just won't process it. You'll do one of two things. You'll either release it. You'll either release it later, what's not unused, or it will turn that protein into fat. It will get stored as fat. You do not want to do that. So never go more than 2 scoops, guys. Because 2 scoops of this, that's 42 grams of protein. It's a lot. It's probably too much, right? 2 scoops of the MTS, that's 50 grams of protein. Your body's just not going to absorb that much in a setting, right? Now, if you want to break it out, if you want to do 1 scoop in the morning, 1 scoop at lunchtime, 1 scoop at dinner time, yeah, that's great. You can totally do that. But just be mindful of that. Like I said, get it from Whole Foods, right? But the other one from ProAction, same company, great stuff. This is the orange creamsicle. Sometimes I put this in a smoothie too. I got this as a novelty. It's just really tasty. It tastes like those old school Flintstones push pops, right? It tastes just like that. It's just really good. Sometimes you get burnt out on chocolate. Sometimes you get burnt out on vanilla. Sometimes you just kind of want to take some, a little different, a little fun. Really good. You get some almond milk. And this stuff is amazing. Some super low fat regular milk. And this stuff is really, really, really good. So those are the 2 brands that I keep, that I have bought time after time. And I keep stocked in my house all the time. So, with that, guys, links in the description in the bottom. You can check them out. You can get them on Amazon, super cheap. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. I was buying at a local mom and pop shop before I moved, but now I moved and there are no local mom and pop shop. There's some GNCs, but GNC doesn't carry either one of these brands. Then, like I said, there's tons of other brands that are really great out there. You can find everything, you do some research, but these 2, fantastic, hands down. You won't regret it. The macros are phenomenal. They're loaded with all the extra good BCAAs and everything else that are not calculated into the protein calculation. So with that, guys, thanks again. Check out my link in the description if you're interested, and go get some good proteins if you need some good proteins. So thanks. I'll talk to you guys in the next video.